Westerners often mock Chinese people for not liking to use toilets, complaining that our restrooms smell unbearable. But what if I told you that Chinese toilets were more advanced than Western ones by 300 years? Stay with me, because the truth is, there's more to this story than meets the eye. In ancient time, European nobles and commoners relieving themselves wherever they pleased. In the morning, people would throw a large bucket of waste out the window, so Europeans wouldn't stepping outside without a hat. To them, restrooms were just another social space. Men and women sat in rows, chatting while relieving themselves, under the influence of Confucius' teachings of benevolence, righteousness, propriety, wisdom, and trust. Our toilets were already segregated by gender during the Western Han Dynasty. By the Tang Dynasty, we had invented the sitting toilet. These were beautifully crafted, made of stone, and featured simple pipelines to carry away waste. The famous Palace of Versailles in France had 2,300 rooms, but only 29 toilets. Princesses, dressed in voluminous gowns, couldn't squat, so their maids would discreetly collect waste beneath their skirts. Princes, on the other hand, would casually stand in a corner to relieve themselves. At parties, the rich aromas of wine would mingle with the smell of waste. In the Song Dynasty, China's toilet culture reached its peak. In the capital city, Kaifeng, officials were assigned to manage public toilets and maintain sanitary conditions. Noble households used expensive incense all day to mask unpleasant smells. A record from the Southern Song Dynasty noted that toilet boards must be kept clean and free of stains, with no trash left behind, a rather strict rule. Even toilet paper had to be properly disposed of. By then, toilets were already connected to bathhouses, a highly scientific design. A Spanish missionary visiting China during this time was so astounded that he wrote in his travelogue, "The houses here are beautiful and exceptionally clean." European nobles even combined toilets with wardrobes, believing the ammonia could ward off parasites in clothes. Some placed toilets on balconies for a 360-degree view. Others even built toilets next to chimneys, mixing the aroma of bread with a faint, peculiar odor. Tracing the origins of toilet development, China's advancements in sanitation and toilet design have undoubtedly surpassed Western countries by 300 years. Why squat toilets are common in China nowadays? Although in ancient palaces, sitting toilets were used for noble women attending banquets. In rural areas of Chinese ancient time, human waste was an important fertilizer for crops. Squat toilets were designed to collect this waste efficiently, keeping the economy of rural China thriving for centuries. While Europe was still struggling with chamber pots and primitive sanitation systems, China had already optimized its toilets to serve dual purposes, hygiene and agriculture. The squat position also aligns with natural human posture for elimination, which can aid digestion and overall health. Even today, many Chinese associate toilets with the squat design because it's deeply woven into cultural habits and practical logic. It's faster, simpler, and, some argue, more hygienic in public spaces. But here's the thing, times are changing. In urban areas, sit-down toilets are now just as common as squat ones. Walk into a modern apartment or a 5-star hotel in Beijing, and you'll likely find a sleek, sit-down toilet equipped with the latest technology, think heated seats, bidet functions, and even music. China is no stranger to innovation. Whether you prefer squatting or sitting, there's an option for everyone. And yes, you'll still find squat toilets in public restrooms because they remain practical for high-traffic areas. So, while the West debates over toilet paper versus bidets, China offers you the best of both worlds, ancient innovation and cutting-edge tech.